Hi guys, and happy Sunday. I feel like I only gave you like 10 minutes yesterday, so I figured I would come back on and give another little chat for this weekend. It was supposed to be very warm today. It wasn't bad, but it's cloudy again. So now it's getting a little bit windy and it's very cloudy, so what are you gonna do? But we did have a fun day. We went, we had some adventure. Traveled around a little bit. I found a couple of things. I went to a thrift out that way. I found one thing that I really like, and I found one thing that I needed. What I really needed was a pastry wheel, a tiny little vintage pastry wheel. Now, I can't tell you how many times I have seen these in the thrift over the years, and now that I'm looking for one, impossible to find, right? Well, there's always eBay, but I will keep looking. I really need a pastry wheel before the Easter baking, the Easter pies. But I'll get one. I'll find one. So where do we start? First, I took my mom up to Walmart so that she could get all her, her monthly Walmart haul done. We do that once a month because there's a couple of Walmarts not too far from here, but both of those are in a county that isn't open on Sunday, and we only really do this kind of thing on Sunday. So we have to go out to another county. There's a big one, big couple out in the country there. So we went there, and I found this great 3-in-1 grill tray. I'm into this, getting ready for the grill. This is a nice heavy tray, and I can do things on here that would fall through the grates, like things like vegetables and shrimp and things like that. So I'm really into this. It's a nice heavy duty grill pan, and over here they show shish kebabs too. I could do that. Very fun. I like that. I'm going to use that a lot. Now this morning, what am I doing here? This morning, my all-in-one, my computer that I use in the kitchen, died. It completely died, and I tried everything to revive it, but it is not doing well. I do have a desktop, which I use for Radio Tink and all the big things that I need to do. But I like to sit here and load videos or watch YouTube, things like that. So I was really upset. And my laptop, well, I'm trying to set it. It's at about 40% right now, because that wasn't working really well either. The desktop, I can't move around like I moved these around. I used to be able to sit on the deck and watch YouTube or load a video, enjoy the fresh air while I was doing computer work. I can't do that with the big desktop, because I got a big monster screen and all that shit. But I need that for a Radio Tink, because I like to see what I'm doing when I record. So if the laptop doesn't reset, I'm probably going to have to invest in a new laptop next weekend, I guess. Maybe a new all-in-one, because I really like the all-in-one. We'll see. We'll see how this laptop resets. But anyway, it's probably only had to be reset because I don't use it that much, because I always use the all-in-one or the desktop. But we'll see what happens. Hoping to not have to buy another one. It sucks, but it is what it is. All right. So I got that cool grill pan, and then in the dollar store I got this. It's a book on CD, and it's Thomas Friedman, Hot, Flat, and Crowded: Why We Need a Green Revolution and How It Can Renew America. I think this is pretty cool because the climate change and all the things that are going on in the world, this should be extremely interesting. This is something I can stick in the car and listen to while I drive, which is very I mean, it looks really good. If it was a book, I would definitely have bought it. It's really cool because it has Hieronymus Bosch paintings on the front, so that's really neat. This is a 7 CD book. It must have been a big ass book, right? 7 CD book in the current affairs category. It was originally $29.95. I got it in the Dollar Tree. Now, that is a bargain. Any way you look at it, right? I got a perfect little springform. I needed a springform pan for the Easter pies. I have a springform pan, but mine is extra, almost at least this and a half tall. But I only needed about this size. So I was able to find a perfect springform in the perfect height for the Easter pies, the Pizzagane and the Pizza Rustica. I'll make them in here this year. Also in the thrift, I found this. This is so fun, brewed with Irish spirit. This is McSorley's. The older the fiddle, the sweeter the tune. That's really fun. McSorley's Ale House. McSorley's only maybe in the last 10 years started bottling and selling their ale, I think in liquor stores. But McSorley's Ale House in New York City didn't allow women. This is the most interesting thing about McSorley's, is that it did not allow women in its pub until the 70s. Can you imagine that? Talk about backward, right? But anyway, now, you know, everyone can go there, and I have been there. It's a really cool old tavern, but that's a pretty sordid history to have, right? Not letting women until the 70s. Wow, that's crazy. That is really crazy. Now, my favorite thing, oh, this is such a cool thing. I love it. And of course, you know, that particular thrift keeps Christmas things out all the time. My thrift, when Christmas is over, they put the Christmas stuff away until the following year. They bring it back out maybe in October, November. But that thrift has Christmas stuff all the time. And I found this beautiful thing. Now, I really love this. And this is really seasonal. It's not just Christmas. But what drew me to it was Santa. So before we get into it more completely, let's say we are drinking a Brooklyn East IPA. Brooklyn Brewery is one of my favorites. And this is a delicious IPA. Look at that. Brooklyn East IPA. Brooklyn Brewing Company. All right, my fun find of the day. I love it. It is a little lantern, and it has Santa, and it has a flickering light in it, like a candle, which I love. Battery operated. Look at the beautiful Santa. Isn't that gorgeous? But what's so much fun about this lantern, now I don't know if it had a lid or not, because see, it's wide open. I don't know if it had a lid or not, but whatever. Either way, I love it. And it's just a ring of paper with Santa on it. See that? But what's so cool about this is that it came with all these papers. Let's see, we can't see him. Let's see if he'll look this way. I still can't see him. All right, well, anyway. Came with these rolled up inside. And what these are is all different images that you could put inside your little lantern. Isn't that fabulous? I thought that was so cool. Of course, I love the Santa. I think it's so beautiful. But in here, I'll show you all the others. This was $2.99. I got it for $2.99. It has this one with the birds and the flowers. Very pretty. It has this beautiful thing with the autumn colors. Isn't that, that would be really beautiful in there, right? it has another Christmas thing. It has joy. And you know, it's really fun. They're cut exactly to size, but I think that you could probably use any wrapping paper, because that's what they remind me of. Any wrapping paper and cut your own images. I think it's really fun. This one is beautiful. This one could be used all the time. Very pretty with like fleur-de-lis and Tudor roses. Really pretty. I love that. And then there is this one, the snow scene. Isn't that beautiful? I love this thing. And then we got this one. This one really looks like wrapping paper to me, right? A little more modern Christmas. Very fun. And then, this is my favorite. This is so pretty. With the beautiful muted colors. And isn't that beautiful? Very, very pretty. So that was fun. You could change it at whim or make your own, which I thought was really neat. But I love the Santa. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful thing. So they had all the other ones rolled up inside, and then they had a big piece of, they had a piece of tape over the top so they wouldn't get lost. And I was pretty appreciative of that. Santa is here with a huge sack of toys. And you know how we love our Christmas decor. So this was a beautiful thing. Really fun. Very excited about it. Love it. So that was today's scores, and that was the mishap this morning with the computer. Not into that at all. I really did like my all-in-one because it was so easy, and if I didn't want to use the keyboard, it was a touch screen also, and oh, it's just so easy to get things done, you know. But like I said, if my laptop won't reset, then I'll take you guys over to the desktop and load the video that way. But I felt a little bit guilty because I was only on here for like 10 minutes yesterday. Just a quick chat, so I wanted to come back in and say hi. Today we went to Thatcher McGee's in Fairfield. I think it's in Fairfield. Beautiful Irish pub. I had a salad that was out of this world, and all that I got yesterday. I felt like having something light and refreshing and delicious, and it was a beet and pear salad with blueberry and pomegranate dressing. Oh, vinaigrette. Blueberry pomegranate vinaigrette. Awesome. Amazingly good with toasted walnuts. It was out of this world. I'll show you a couple of pictures of the inside right here. Peach and beet salad over mixed greens with
the house that they rented one room in.
Things for the garden, you know, like what do you call it? Pot. I got some pots, and just gonna continue to get ready to do the things outside so that I'm completely ready when the weather cooperates and I can get out there, because I want to get those bulbs in the ground. Technically, I could plant them now. It says on the package that they can be planted right now, like when I bought them, and they will come up in summer. They'll be perfectly safe. But every time I planned on planting them, it was raining. So hopefully very, very soon. Very soon. The first nice day that I'm thinking about it, I will put those in the ground so that they come up in summer. And then eventually we'll get to the umbrella and the deck and raking the leaves out of the corners and just getting everything ready for the season. Now we do have a lot of new fence art and stuff like that, and stuff for outside that I haven't put out yet because I'm waiting for the season. And I am really psyched for that. So let's see. Is it going to get warm soon? Let's ask our all-seeing eye. Is it going to get warm very, very soon? The all-seeing eye says they can't say now. So I'm guessing it's as hit or miss as it seems to be. All right. Thanks, all-seeing eye. Whatever. So anyway, I brought the Menegot to my dad. Told him homemade San Marzano sauce, and he was like, very, very cool. We talked about Arthur Avenue in the Bronx for a little while. We did this ridiculous thing that we had to do. So my dad gave me years ago this little thing that you put on your keychain, and when you go to the gas station, you just put the thing, the guy puts it right against the pump, and you get your gas. You know, it's like a speed pass thing. Well, all of a sudden, they discontinued that damn thing, and so we had to figure out the phone app. Now they're using a phone app. So we were sitting there figuring out the phone app so that I could just, because I can't use that little thing anymore. And that thing was great. It was so easy. Get gas and go, you know. So now you have to have it on your phone. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. So we set it all up. And then I went to the gas station on our way to Walmart to see if it worked. And it did. I was like, holy crap, this is weird. You put in the pump number, and then you say authorize. The guy pumps the gas. It says transaction complete. Give you a receipt and you go. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world that we can't just do things the old-fashioned way anymore. It's retarded. I really hate doing everything with my phone. I really do. There are certain places that you can't even pay with cash. Like I went to the doctor's one time, and I went to pay my copay with cash. She's like, oh, we can't take cash. You can't take cash. Like, blows my mind. Blows my mind. We're going to live in a cashless society very, very soon. And we're also ruining the world, the environment. So this should be very, very interesting to find out how bad it really is. Every time there's a windstorm, there are people around here that don't secure their garbage or their recycle, and it winds up all over the street. And that is something that makes me crazy. Like, I could be doing dishes and look out on the front lawn, and if I see a piece of paper, it will drive me crazy. You know, like a gum wrapper or something. It will make me crazy. I have to go outside, pick it up, throw it out, because I cannot look at garbage on the ground. That really bothers me. So we had heavy duty winds yesterday, and there were boxes and cardboard all over the place. So I was on my lawn. Some was on my lawn, some was in my bushes, some was on my driveway. I picked it all up and put it with my own recycle, because I'm not going to just leave it there like half the other neighbors. Leave it there until the wind comes and blows it off their property. No, I don't want it on my property. I don't want it on the ground, because eventually it's going to blow somewhere, like up against a fence or on the edge of the highway or whatever, where nobody will pick it up. And then it looks like shit. You know what I mean? So if it hits my property, I pick it up. If everybody did that, we would have a cleaner world. Okay, off the soapbox. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Sunday. I love you all. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Grab your t-shirt, links below. I love you all. Mwah. Have a beautiful week. Check it out, guys. I put this one in. How pretty is that? Check out Santa. Where's Santa? He'll come back when the season is here. But look how pretty that one looks in there. I love that.